Hey everybody, Spectre Studios here. I'm with Fabricator General and Spectre Ames. If you remember, the three of us, we put together the starter set that came with Infinity, Operation IceStorm. We went through all 5 missions. All 5 of those videos are up, as well as the unboxing that me and Spectre Ames did. Spectre Ames played all 5 missions. Fabricator General played the first 2 missions. I played the last 3. We are Nomad players, part of it. And I'm actually not going to play. I'm just kind of here running the camera and getting the story going. But I wanted to introduce you to the Spectreverse, which is Infinity, which has pretty much been a year in the making for Spectre Studios. We have been collaborating to try to make sure this happens so we can basically put the signs up. Everything we've done for Patreon and the signs and stuff like that was made for the Infinity world that Fabricator General has been working hard on. All the terrain, the painting, and all that stuff we're going for with the support that Patreon can offer is really set up for the Infinity world. So this is going to be one of our big projects here that we're going to go forward with. You've seen a lot less with X-Wing, but Infinity is going to be a one video that you're going to see a lot of. So Spectreverse is going to blow up on this, and we want to move forward. So Operation Ice Storm has happened.
Yep.
The Nomads squeaked a victory out of that last part in Mission 5, thanks to the Reverend Mother.
Barely.
Okay, so that kind of led to some information that we're going to kind of play the same Mission 5, except Fabricator General didn't play, but now he's going to get an opportunity, but he's using much different Nomads. The Bakunin.
Yeah, I have a bunch of Bakunin.
Okay.
The Bakunin sectorial, and I think that they're Operation Team Deer Hunter with all their blaze orange on. Maybe you get that, maybe you don't. Maybe,
and in camo a lot too, right?
Maybe you need to look that up. Yeah, we got some camo guys in blaze orange, so yeah, it all totally makes sense.
But we're going to be in a port hub area. There's a very dense area terrain. There's some very key information that's going to lead to some very good, possibly weapon cache, very important technology gear, things that could lead to a lot of other places the Nomads hit. And since me and you are both playing it, that leads to a lot of opportunities for that information to be sold in the markets of the Nomad area, which is what Pan Oceana does not want, is to make sure that they control the technology in the arms race and definitely don't like bad things going because they run everything. And
oh, definitely. I mean, we definitely want to make sure that we are in control of our technology, because that's what gives us our edge, and that's why we are still the hyperpower. You
actually want this to happen. You want it to happen this way, because if we turn loose the Tunguska hackers on you, you're going to still lose the information. This will cost you less money.
Well, no. So the gauntlet, as you can see, is being thrown down here. So Pan Oceana is going to come in to make sure this is happening. We're doing a modified version 5 because the terrain is much more dense. There will be 2 CPU agents that are free to act on top with the same 360 vision with a combi rifle to basically attack anyone that goes by, because this is very important information. They're not going to leave it to anybody or even Pan Oceana to guard them.
We think they're trying to sell it to Eugene.
Yeah, it could be all part of it. So there's a lot of issues that are not clean, and this is a very outside port. So we got to make sure that everything gets wrapped up neatly in a nice little bunch. So our first story episode moving into the Spectreverse Infinity is into this. So Fabricator General playing the Nomads to steal the technology, as well as Pan Oceana to acquire it so it doesn't go into wrong hands. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll show you the node. That's where everyone has to be. Closest to it basically pulls out the victory. There are only 4 turns for this mission scenario, and we will be playing as much as we can in the new edition of Infinity. So here we go. All right. Well, welcome to our port of information held. As you can see, we had a pretty lush terrain. We're pretty happy with here at Spectre Studios, with 2 box sets of Operation Ice Storm in play, along with several things that you wear. And as you look around, you're going to start seeing some signage. That is some things that are basically come with the product that we get, but those can be replaced with our Patreon pledge. As you can see, our Spectre Studio holographic logo is there, which is a big old sign that you can get. You can find all that stuff in the Patreon pledge. So here is our node. Whoever gets to that in 4 turns wins the scenario. There are 2 CPU agents, one by my painted hand and one by a great painter, Spectre Ames. So there they are, holding out over there. You remember her. She didn't do so hot in Mission 5, so let's see if she has better. She has a friend. Okay, so the Nomads, they are pretty much lined behind crates and ready to go. And we have one camo here, more in camo that I don't see, or just one?
Just one for mine.
Okay, and our heroic Pan Oceana, also behind a couple crates, all by one. And this guy ready to, he's grayed in, he's covered right there with the forklift. And Father Knight, he's ready to redeem himself from the last incident when he got on top of there, but he did get on top of there. The CPO killer he is, and here's our heroic orc. He's not able to find my mobile guy to shoot him, so there are Spectre Aims. Alright, so Pan Oceana has again, as despite Spectre Aims saying that they do not win first turn, he is on his 6th first turn move from there. And we will start turn 1.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with the orc.
Okay.
And actually, do you want to hand me those two, at least, or one of those two markers?
Want to might be too strong a turn.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay, because I just want to...
They're
It's
quicker.
nice and easy to use.
Yeah.
So he's going to move up to here
Okay.
and prepare to come around the corner. And do you do anything with your guy?
He's prone, can't see
He's
him.
prone, so he can't see.
So it might be just her,
And
because she's got 360 vision, so anyone that might just check. You want to check?
I want to check to see. She won't have the one this set.
She doesn't. And she doesn't.
Okay. So nothing on turn
Okay.
1. The first on the first short skill.
That was 4. So now he will just make it to the bottom of the...
Does she get to see you again?
She will.
She will. Yep.
I assume that as he moves through here, this one's been...
It just happens to work out. The blonde's not going to see anything.
Okay.
I assume that the redhead will be able to see him here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she takes a shot.
So the blonde was hold on. All right. A quick little brief runaway. She has a 12. It's actually that one.
So,
Lee has 12.
you,
One
get
shot. And it's a hit.
Okay.
It was actually it's going to be a 15 because of +3 range. All right, so you now have your heavy armor.
Yep, I have armor. No, that's not him.
Or,
The orc is armor 4, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Yep, he is armor 4.
so that is a 10 or higher.
All right. No.
No. So our CPU puts a wound on the orc.
All right. He is what, 12?
Okay, so we have our guts roll. 12. He passes.
Yep.
So no problem him getting to what he wanted to. He just unfortunately took a wound to do it. So already the redhead is the fiery one of the new CPU bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have one action used.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Father Knight.
Okay.
He's going to step up, come around the corner.
Okay.
I assume she can see him,
Okay.
the redhead.
So even ballistic skills, each are in cover, and well, she's got a counter rifle. What does he have? Multi-rifle.
He has a combi rifle, if I
So-
remember correctly.
Okay.
I just gave him the Knight combi rifle.
All right. So this is where the shootout is happening.
Yep.
So you got a 12 to hit. He's going to roll a bit higher.
I have a ballistic skill 14 base, so plus
3
3.
shots though with you.
14.
You're gonna miss. And 3 hits. So she is armor 0. She has the cover of the terrain. So she'll need 3 11 or higher.
11 or higher. And she's up.
She is. Oh yeah, she totally made it. Going high. Look at these dice.
It's a straight.
Look at these dice. Spectre Aims. Do these dice make armor rolls?
Yes. Yes, these dice do. Okay.
Did you remember to take the simulation ammo out of the gun before you came, or you just shooting paintballs?
No. We just make armor rolls. Watch the videos. They
Yeah.
just happen. No matter what.
Yeah, armor rolls.
Armor and cover. Let me tell you, our people know how to hide and duck and live their life.
Something.
So there's action 2.
Okay.
Order 2 is used up. She is this little redhead is shooting people, taking orders usage. We're doing it again.
Father Knight's gonna shoot her again.
All right, same little battle. Here we go. Looking for 14s. Oh, 2 and a 13. That's she needs a 12 to beat that. She beats the one though.
She gets the one armor save.
You get 1 armor save. Looking for 11 or higher again. No. So she's not going to get helped. We're just going to remove the model. So no medic. So the redhead is out of play.
Yep.
Took this time 1 shot plowing through. Only 1 save needed, and that was finally enough. Yep. But took 2 orders.
Yeah. This guy's going to step around to the corner here. Look at the log. And just have range.
Okay.
So he will be at minus... no, he's got a combi rifle.
So 16 is the range.
At 24 inch. So he's at 24 inches on a combi rifle. So he is going to be...
-3 on that.
-3. She'll be a -3. He gets 3 shots.
He'll be a -6 because he'll have cover. So she's at 6.
Yep, we're both at -6.
No, she's
not in cover. That's right. I'm so totally... It still is taking me time to get used to that.
I'm still there. So you're looking for 9s.
12. I got a -3, so I'm looking for
range.
9s.
If you're looking for 9s, she's looking for 6s, but you get 3 shots. Oh,
2, a 5, and a 4.
But she can beat it. No. So she takes 2 hits this time. She has no cover. Yep. So she is looking for 2 14s. Oh, no, got 1, but not the other. So now both CPU agents are out of play. The area is clear. Pan Oceana has taken out the hired security. They're now gone.
This might enable you, by the way, so I don't have to waste any time on that.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and activate my NIS.
Okay.
He is going to basically move around the bucket into the area here.
Okay. Not finding anybody to go after, but holding an area, take it.
Yep. And so that he's facing that way.
Okay. He's hidden.
Yeah, but he doesn't get much of a line of sight there. So he's still technically up against it, but
alright.
A little bit better of an angle kind of down this side.
Yeah, okay.
If anybody comes out of that tower.
Sure.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to put this Fusilier into suppression fire.
Okay.
So he gets 3 shots out to 24 inches.
For an arrow?
For an arrow, yes.
Is it over, it's from a defined point to a point, right? A line?
No, the suppression fire changed.
That's cool. I like that. Overwatch.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got suppression set up.
Yep, and I've got one more.
One more and a lieutenant, which we, now that we're in our Operation IceStorm, very less likely that Spectre Ames will reveal who that lieutenant is.
Correct.
Because at this stage, it is secret.
In the suppression fire, you need to have burst 3 to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise.
So snipers can't do it. Interesting.
Correct. Okay. What the heck? He'll go into covering fire, suppression fire as well.
Okay.
And I'm not spending the
lieutenant
order.
And not revealing the others. So okay, that's that's turn 1 for Pan Oceana. All right, Nomad turn 1.
All right, Nomad turn 1. Let's see what we can get done. First action. We'll take the Sin Eater. We're gonna move up. here, get some cover, and be able to cover 2 lanes. And we're not going to put him into suppressive fire because he's pretty suppressive just all by his magical bad self. Why don't we take another order and we'll move down there. I guess we'll take that off now.
Is
he standing up?
Is he standing up?
Yeah, I took the prone off.
Then this guy can see him.
Yep.
So he gets a chance to discover.
Yeah, I think this guy is the only one.
Yep. But he'll have to do a discover roll.
Yep.
Isn't that during your own turn?
What he can do is an arrow.
Okay.
As an arrow, his response
Fair enough.
is to...
Yep.
So the distance is going to
No.
make him. No?
Because if he does that, he comes out of suppression fire.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think the orc can see him. Well, if he's standing up, yeah,
Yeah.
as he gets up there.
Yeah, he could see that.
I don't think anybody else.
So he's probably looking at a 6 with the TO camera of -6.
Yeah, the TOK was -6.
Don't think he's in closer than 8 inches because of the distance
not
to top to
within 8
bottom.
inch.
So that's not going to be any pluses.
Yep.
Alright.
So he will attempt to discover. Are you going to do anything?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Alright. Nope.
Nope.
All sneaky.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Second order is used.
That's the second, and now her up. One. And up to there. And I don't think anybody is even a candidate to
Nope.
see. So that's the short move. And now to there. A little more secure cover.
Okay.
That was that one. And now the Brigada. And he's going to move up around here. I don't think there's anybody, so I'll just do
Yeah, I can't.
full move.
Yeah, he's not going to be.
And that's going to be, that was 1. So up to here.
Okay.
And that was the 3rd one. 4th one. And again, there's nobody
That was
that
4.
can see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 5th one. Come out of here. Run up to there.
Okay.
Come on, there. Let's see, 2 more. Oh, let's take the risk. Go bold or go home, right?
That's our motto.
So, do a forward observer shot on the orc.
Okay.
And it should be have a ballistic skill of 11.
Okay, he's in cover, -3. So we'll
And
take him down to 8.
The orc is outside at the 8, but within 16. And he is within 24.
So he's at the -3 of the arrow.
Yep, so. Alright, so your guy is in cover?
Yep,
Alright, is TO camo or just regular?
regular camo.
So you're gonna be at, I'm gonna be at -6 on my shots. Sorry. He's gonna be at -6. He's gonna be at -12.
Yeah, that's as high as they go.
36.
Yeah, he will be
and
-3. He is going to be at a -9. 3 cover and range.
Yeah, he has camo.
And cover. And your range of your weapon because you're firing out a
That's
suppression.
9. Oh, okay.
I'm being pretty good at this one. And she's just doing what? A
Forward observer shot.
So just forward observing.
Camo and cover 6. So he's at -6.
Okay.
And he's at -9.
Yes.
Okay. So he's looking for 3s. And he is
Looking for 11.
8.
He's 14.
11.
So first her. Let's see what she's gonna get. That's a miss.
No, it's a total miss.
What was that? So start with him. He needs 1 shot at a 9.
Yep.
Because he's on a regular. He is at we said -9, so he is at 3s. We said with 3 shots. And he can move this.
Yep. You look missed by 1.
I think that it's worth it to... I only had 1 more after that. So I think it's worth it to just spend another order
Drop prone.
to drop prone again and go completely out of sight.
I don't think I can do anything about that. I don't think I get an arrow when you
I don't think so.
drop prone.
Well, after I go
Okay, so
prone,
she's gonna go prone. We don't know if there is a way to terminology it, so this is definitely fine without providing an arrow, from what Spectre Ames knows of, or if he does any action, is he allowed an arrow? We're unsure. If you're an Infinity player, comment below. Let us know if so we can learn this lesson in Infinity rules.
Yeah.
But we're gonna let it go right now. So if we're wrong, like I said, say so. But he's gonna go prone, no arrows.
and I'm out of order, so that's the...
Okay. So now we're into. We'll go into turn 2. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off. First order, I'm going to activate this guy here.
Okay.
He is going to move up.
All right.
And I don't think I'm generating an order. An arrow anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, because she is now prone hiding.
She's prone. So I'm going to go ahead and move another 4.
All right.
So it's to there.
So 1 order used.
1 order. Alright. Go ahead and activate the father. I'm going to activate the orc.
All right.
He's going to climb up. That's 2 inches.
Yeah, that guy over there might be looking at silhouette. You can use a silhouette to make the move. I've been seeing this done to make it easy to pick up.
And he's going to move forward.
Anytime? No. It's that white card. You see it or no?
Yep, I'm waiting for my shot.
So nope.
Okay, so he's gotten up to 2 inches, so he's gotten to that point.
All right.
Alright. And no arrow?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to move over and move into this spot here, which is about 3 inches.
Okay.
And he is going to sit there.
All right.
And
Sitting ready.
I'm going to go ahead and put him into suppression fire as well.
Okay.
Go ahead and activate the Father Knight. Don't think you get... Yeah, you don't have line of sight over there, so...
Nope.
So he's going to go ahead and move up to the base. In 5th order. The Fusilier is going to walk over and go to the base here. Go ahead and activate this guy. Crap. This is where I needed to have the things. Base markings.
We got a lot of air traffic overhead while we're doing this. So
This is I told you it was a port, so
jets and cars.
one of the
flying
jet
back and
ships
forth.
is ready to hit the other area while this is going on.
And then straight down there. I'm not gonna have a great line of sight, but
Nomad turn 2.
All right. Well, there's no point in being shy anymore. So let's remind ourselves how indirect fire works, and drop it right there.
Okay.
Right. So he's got.
Okay.
so template centered over the target,
Pointing at the 1.
pointing at the 1 point at the center.
Yep. So indirect fire is minus what? 6?
I believe so.
Yep.
Okay. So your ballistic skill is what?
10.
10. So you actually need a 4.
Looking for force.
4s. No, missed it by 6.
All right.
All right. After some checking around, we finally found the rule. It's been changed quite a bit from second edition. It is going to go in. We have the template set. He's going to roll a different die. It doesn't matter how different it was. It's going to go 16 inches in some direction. Let us find out where. To the 5.
Outstanding. 16 inches to the good side.
So pick the center. Okay. 16. Back a
for
little
the
bit more.
center.
Right there.
Center.
And right there. Did it hit the Fusilier?
Nope.
No. So boom. The shot goes away. All right. So that was another. That was action 1.
That was
Started
actually
it
wrong.
off. Okay. Okay.
All right. Second action is using airborne infiltration to pop in down here.
I have a hacker who is going to attempt to hack your drop system.
Okay.
Does that work on combat jump or airborne infiltration? On the edge of the board.
Okay.
There's nothing fancy to it at all.
Attackers can't stop that. So you got someone coming in on the side. All right.
All right, so there's that. So that's that's a Tomcat
Okay.
joining the party. And let's see now. Let's get the Fort Observer shot at again.
All right. It's popping up, tagging somebody. The orc.
Yep. Tag the orc.
Okay.
I don't think the Father Knight can see her.
Not the way he's pressed. The way you got in there.
Yeah.
Still beyond 8, so she's at her straight ballista skill, which was what? 11.
Her ballistic skill was 11.
So looking for 11.
That
It
time
got hit.
tags.
So, but you
No
are-
damage or anything.
You're in the
it's just-
arrow. You're in the arrow even though, so it's still a face to face for that model. So full shots though, but you're looking at cover and mimetism, right? So mine's
Yes.
6, so you're looking at 8s.
And outside the 8 inches.
Yes.
Is that the multi rifle?
Yeah, I thought it was Otis 16 was 0
Smoky rifle do you-
for suppression.
Same. Oh, never mind.
You're in
yeah.
suppression.
That's right. Suppression fire.
So it's minus 6, so you
So
need
I'm at
8s.
minus 6, so I need 8s.
But 3 shots. And missed all, so you are now forward observed.
Okay.
So the four wins out.
Yep.
Okay.
So now I can drop a grenade on you as though it were direct shot.
Yes. So his ballistic skill is what?
His ballistic skill is 10.
10.
Because why not give the big nasty weapon to the guy that just graduated from school.
Okay.
The whole thing completely negates the -6 for speculative fire.
Yes, because now he has perfect. The forward observer takes away the whole I can't see thing.
Yep.
All right. So now, I think
So the grenade launcher, I imagine, is 1 burst. And
it's a crit. Is it 11?
no, he's a 10.
So we missed again. All right. We put the template back.
So that is going to go.
All right. Doesn't matter if he's forward observed or not.
I just want to see something. Move that. Oh no, he's 21 inches up. We can't hit himself. I was looking at it. I'm thinking that maybe that's just 16 inches and
Why is that whistling getting so much lower?
To the
Justice will
14. Where's our template going now? Way over here.
14.
Could.
Is there a chance? Is there
There's
a
a
hope?
guy over here.
There's
16
the 14. It lands on the top of the step.
Oh yeah, it will. It'll nail that guy. He's got cover though.
Yeah.
So basically, I think it's damage whatever the grenade launcher is.
Yeah, I think that's a 13.
Yep, 13.
Yep.
So your armor and cover 4. So you need 10s. Oops, sorry, I don't want to give me a red die. So 10 for that Fusilier, who just by a rare shot. No.
Picking his nose, thinking about how safe he is back here behind the orcs,
So
and
he
suddenly.
goes unconscious. You actually have a medic?
No.
You can take him off now. We got the tutorial out of the way. So he's not doing anything. He's out of the play. All right. So unbeknownst to him, he actually hurt somebody, or he actually heard somebody scream and thinks it's the guy he was shooting at.
Let's see. Yeah, it's all clear. Go ahead.
I got somebody. I got him.
Nope. Let's see. You're just not worth it, guy. Let's get somebody that actually can do something shot at instead. So we'll take the mobile Regatta. He's gonna. Let's see. So it's gonna be like 2 to the crate, 2 to the top of the crate. So he can just say hello and take his lumps.
He's got a combi rifle or boarding shotgun.
Boarding shotgun.
Okay.
Does your orc see him?
Yeah.
I would hope so, or would think
Okay.
so at least.
That was a first short skill.
Yep.
And so I take it you're arrowing in.
Yes, I'm shooting him.
Okay. And what's he doing? Moving or shooting back?
Oh, he'll shoot back.
Okay. So what's the distance between the two?
That would be 11. So between 8 and 16.
11 is going to be 0 for the. So he's going to be -3, which will probably put him at an even 10. You're at -3. You're at 0, but he has no cover, so you're at your 14s.
Okay.
So both of them. He's going to be the -3 because of the cover, and because the boarding shotgun is just out.
He has AP.
First 2.
Just looking for 2.
Yeah, 1 critical and a miss.
I'm looking for 14.
You're looking at 14. You have to roll a crit. And
Nope.
miss. So he will take the orc out. Your mobile Regatta can take out the orc.
Lays out like that, and it doesn't get. No, it doesn't get anybody
Won't
else.
get anybody else.
Yeah. So the orc is out of play.
Alright. Throw down another order. Push on to get cover. And line him up so that he can see. So his 180 bands are going straight out.
Yep.
And now the moderator is quicker of foot. Yep. So her first move is to get to the top.
Okay.
And nothing. So then she will move up to get covered there.
All right.
Now, for success, you have to be touching it, right?
Yes. Or at least in this. I said the closest. So once you get in this area, it's all competitive to whoever's closest to the actual node that later. So you can be here to claim it, but if someone is here, they'll claim it more. They'll get to it quicker.
We will. So 4 gets into there, and then 2 and 2.
Okay.
And that's that. And now I will spend the lieutenant order to. She moves 4-6, and I want to
4-6.
4-2. I mean,
Okay.
6 total.
Yep.
So just step out.
So I think, yeah, this is gonna have line of fire at each other.
Now I can see him. He looked like a piece of terrain before.
Okay, you're not in cover. Is that what you want to do?
Well, I don't think there's really any way that I can.
If you're trying to shoot him.
There's nothing. There's no way that I can accomplish what I want and be in cover.
Yep.
So it's
He
a
is in
significant
cover.
distance.
Yep.
What do you have for a weapon?
And
Sniper, multi-sniper.
he's a mimetism, so he's going to be at +3. It's beyond 16.
It's basically 26, so it's past 24.
So with a combi rifle, she's at -3.
So it's not a combi
Sorry,
rifle. It's a multi-rifle.
So she's at -3.
Yep.
But he's at +3 as a sniper.
Yeah, 16 to 48 is +3.
But he's also in cover.
In cover, I ignored your
Mimetism?
cover and
Yeah,
range. I've
mimetism?
got mimetism.
That's -9 she's at.
I've got ODD.
So
So I'm gonna ignore your ODD.
he has a
With
multi-visor.
what? Oh, the multi-visor.
Yeah.
Well, this might get irregular really quick.
Yeah. So you're at basically +3, so your ballistic skill is 14 for him? For this?
And this, I think so.
So put him at 17. What's her ballistic skill?
He's 13.
15, so 16. And
Oh, well, he's a little weenie because he's
what about the Reverend?
the way he's holding the gun. It looks like he's facing the other way.
What's her ballistic
Her
skill?
ballistic skill is 12.
So she is looking at 3s. And she has full burst. 3.
Full burst.
So
for
3 versus 1.
I'm looking for
16. Yep. So you go ahead. So missed. And missed. So all misses. But you're all out of orders now, right?
Yep.
So okay. That ends that. Your glory against me.
Yep.
Alright, so turn 3.
Okay, the Hexer's gonna go ahead and activate.
Okay, coming right out.
Uncloaks here. I don't think she's got line of sight, and he won't. And I don't think anything has line of sight through here.
I think this one.
This one will.
Yeah, she's gonna. If you put the silhouette, she's gonna pick her up. She's gonna be able to pick him up.
Well, yeah, he's doing that and moving to here, anyways.
Yeah, I totally got him if he gets up to that corner.
Yep.
And that's a combi rifle shot.
It's gonna be
Let's
+3.
check out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got TO camo though.
Yep.
So -6. So he's gonna be -3 with the plus bonus of the gun. So ballistic skill is 11 because that's what she needed before with her.
Yep.
So she is looking for 8.
And that is not an 8.
Is that a 1?
That is a 20.
Oh, it's a 20. So that goes on top.
So
Willis.
he is firing back at her.
Okay.
He has a Spitfire. So he's getting 4 shots at ballistic skill 12.
So 12, and that'll be a +3, which will be negated by the cover, but she has mimetism or camouflage, right? Do you have
Yep.
anything to deal with camouflage?
If camouflage.
Yep, I don't know if you have a visor.
No.
Okay, so you're just basically at -3. So ballistic skill what?
He is 12.
12, so 9s.
2 hits.
So then she has any armor?
No.
So looking at Spitfire is damage 14. So you only get the cover, which brings it down to 11. You need 2 12s.
12 or higher.
20
and
21. So she is unconscious. Do you have a healer?
I do have a healer.
So we'll put the unconscious marker next to her. But she's out of play. So he popped out, put 1 out.
Yep. All right. The first one.
He comes out with his own. You had 5.
Oh, that's right.
So
that was his.
that's his lone order.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the Father Knight. No matter how I look at it, there's gonna be that. So he's gonna come up.
You bring him back down for a second?
Just use the silhouette.
Yeah, I got him right there.
Last time I didn't take the shot because I thought I was going to get a better one, but I actually do have him when he comes up. I was just stupid last time.
Okay.
All right.
So that is
That comes up.
full burst from an HMG.
Moving in.
All right. And so we have his arrow shooting. Anybody else, just this model here sees, or who else sees?
The 2 up on the front should see.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, this guy can't see behind.
No,
Can't
but I think these 2 can see.
Okay.
He
so
can
you have
see.
3 arrows of shooting.
And she's
What is
unconscious.
his next skill?
I'll take a 2 shots on the mobile regatta
Okay.
and
And Ken, you've got him over there too.
yeah. I'll take a no, I'm gonna take the 3rd shot on the
Okay.
moderator.
So these will get face to face. He'll have a straight roll from that.
Yep.
We'll start with her first.
All right.
So he's got a multi rifle.
Yep, combi rifle.
She's got a.
He has a combi rifle.
She has a combi rifle.
All right. So basically, you're going to be
1 shot each.
even at 14. She is going to have 1 shot at a 14. So she's 11, right?
Yes.
Plus skill. It'll be because she'll get +3 from the weapon because he's
She's
not
a
covered.
10, so that
10, so actually 13. All right. So 1 shot each.
Yep.
So you're looking for 13. You're looking for 14.
Yep.
Miss. Hit. So then she has armor what?
Armor 0.
So she is looking at a 13 with cover. So she needs 111. No. So she goes into the unconscious state. So that's a 1-1 face off. Now we go same thing here. He is again at a even because of cover and range. He'll be a +3. So I know he's a 13. So he should be a 16 with 1 shot.
Father Knight.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Father Knight's.
Yep. So you got 2 shots. 1.
16.
And so wash. Yep. So you'll take 1 wound. Goes right through the armor. And then your guy will get 3 shots with the HMG.
4.
Well, HMG is a force. Right? Yes. So it is in the +3 range. It's over 16, correct?
Yep.
So his blessed skill is what?
So it's at 24, so that's +3 range. His ballistic skill is a 13.
So he needs
That's
16.
16s.
So 4 dice. 6
That is 3 hits.
4
hits.
So HMG is a 15.
3, 4, 7, and 8.
10.
And, yep, so that's straight up.
Oh, so he's gone. He is dead. A 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
unconscious.
yeah.
But
No matter.
yep. I've lost the game. I can't get to the objective without taking about 10 shots.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap this.
I've got
Go
4 from him. Well, 6 shots, at least. Not counting what the guy over there is doing. So.
Well, if you you have the NIS lined up with the leader, you know that the lieutenant's there.
Yeah. I mean, that's my only chance at this point is putting 2 shots into her each time.
And then try to, well, then you can try to go from the NIS, because then depends on how you mop up from there. Saying the NIST clicked up, you get the...
Well, yeah, I mean, the NIST can take out his lieutenant, but past that, what am I going to be able to do? Anytime, anybody I can get to move up there, is going to be a wire.
Alright, so NIST is taking 2 shots. Moira, who's out in the open. So we've already figured that. Full ballistic skill of 14, so it's a 17.
Dodge.
And she's going to use just here's a physical dodge. Probably the best move, because she can see face up. So 17s. 2 hits. Her physical's what?
12.
So you need a 12 because he rolled a 12. No. So that's actually 2 hits. So that is sniper is actually pretty deadly. At 15, she's in the open. So what's her armor?
3.
So she needs she needs 2 13s.
These are the dice to do it. Come on. No.
No.
It rolled off the 13.
She a 2 wound model or 1 wound model?
1.
So she's dead. So she doesn't not go to unconscious.
Yep.
So that was obviously the lieutenant. You'll be going to a regulars. So there's 1 action. So the NIST is taking care of the lieutenant.
And spend another order. The NIST will move up. Yeah, 4 inches gets him plenty of movement. I do believe he is probably almost immediately able to see.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
From there to there.
Regatta.
So each in cover.
So we're gonna shoot at him.
Oh, the guy want to dodge.
I will fire back.
All right. So check your distance.
Actually, yeah, it's a boarding shotgun, so what?
You'll be minus 3. You'll be boarding shotgun.
Yeah, it goes up to 24, but it's minus 3.
Minus 3 at 16. So it is a little after. So he's just out.
Yeah, just outside 16.
So with mimetism, he's at minus 6. So you will be down to needing a 7. You're above 16, so obviously that's just a little bit more. So that gives you the plus 3. Because 16 is those matter, right? Yeah, but you're 16 more.
16, so I'm plus 3.
So you're back to 17 for you. But actually,
16.
You're
Plus
at
13 plus 3 might, and
minus
he's
3.
in cover.
Yep. So you're at your ballistic skill 14.
The ballistic skill 13.
So 13 and 14 are in.
Yep.
Shots. 2 hits.
And
It's minus 6.
oh, minus 6.
Because it's
yeah, he's
the
got
range
13.
increment, and he's got mimetism.
Yep.
So you got 2. Your armor is 4. In cover 7. Shotgun. Again, we said the sniper rifle's 15. So that means you need 2 8s.
I thought you said these
1.
rolled armor.
That one is not the regular die though. That's the one that failed. See, the other one didn't make it. That's the odd one out of the bunch. That's not the one. So he's got a wound. So you can. Those action 2 orders remaining.
Suddenly there's a break in the clouds and sunbeams are coming down onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so there's a little sweat in it.
There might even be a unicorn over in the corner.
Maybe.
So is he going to do it again? Pretty much because he already did it.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and take 2 more
Okay,
shots.
so 13s he's looking for. Oh, total misses. You're shooting. So 1 die again.
So we're low now.
And
I need a
6,
7.
7. So you just missed. So last order. What are you going to do with it? Finishing it off?
Yeah.
All right. So 1 last order. So 2 shots again. Looking for 13s. Then he just critted them.
1 in a crit.
So you now need the 7. 1 die. No, but you also got, you didn't beat any of the rolls, but you do need to make 1 armor roll. Again, looking for 8 because we'll see if you go to dead. So you are unconscious.
Unconscious.
So we're out of orders unless you're using the lieutenant to reveal yours.
Nope.
Nope. But the NIST did take out 2 more of the Nomads. So we're going to the bottom turn 3. So we've lost the lieutenants on the Nomads. We have our regular orders next to each of the models. So they only get 1 order to spend. And Fabricator General will figure that out. That's going to kind of limit how much pressure he can put on.
Not really. I got this.
Okay, he's got this. Not sweating it.
Let's see. Go 4 up to there,
Okay.
and then 4 up to
Move it up.
here,
All right.
and the healer is all the way over there, so may as well just call these done.
Okay. Kicking bodies aside, we're not really going to heal any of these guys up. We'll just remove the unconscious models.
Well, it's more important to actually get into cover than it is to worry about giving somebody a boo-boo while they're passed out.
Alrighty. So our new moderator has stepped up to take position over.
Yeah, because he wants to get munched by a niece too, obviously.
Yeah, he's unafraid that he lost another moderator friend in a. He's stepping over the body of the moderator and his moderator friend in a mobile brigada.
There.
Through the NIST punctured the head. So if you're not touching it though, you're not in cover.
Yes, I know, but if I am in cover, I get shot by the
Shot.
sniper who doesn't care about cover.
True. No, he does about cover. He doesn't care about camouflage.
Yeah.
Well, he cares even more about big wall that doesn't allow me to allow him to see me at all.
That is even better.
Sure.
Let's see. He moves 4. So 2.5, 3 inches. Get to the ground. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do it. So I should be able. It's
Yeah.
2.5 inches.
Should be able to. All your first
You'll
move
be
will
able,
get
you
you
should be
down.
able to get down
Yep.
on your first move.
2.5 inches down leaves me 1.5 inches left. So I didn't want to have to come down and actually
Yeah.
face you, but I'm gonna have to face you.
No line of sight to each other through the billboard. Blocks.
Still?
Nope.
What about there?
Still no. You have to do another short skill out. It's not gonna hit him.
Yep.
Lieutenant.
I will
Yeah, sorry.
use the second half of that then. To run across here.
And he will get an arrow at you.
Yep.
So I'm
And I
assuming.
get to shoot back, right?
Nope.
Nope. Oh well.
Just extra second move. Yep.
So,
Well, then I won't move. I mean, there's nothing in it for me.
yeah.
Unless it's position, yeah.
I mean, there's as close as I can get without
Yep.
hazard.
Yep. So it leaves us with this guy. And what is he doing?
There is no way that he can improve the situation by moving.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's happy.
he has it all locked down. So he just has to wait for order to come back.
All right. So here's the turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start. I
All
will
right.
activate this Fusilier. He's going to come across here,
Okay.
and he is going to take some shots at the Tomcat.
Okay. So how far they're apart are they? Over about 18. How am I using that big?
That's going to be close. 17 and a half.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty close. Alright, so what does he got? Combi rifle?
Yep. Combi rifle.
So you are at a -3.
Yep.
You're also firing with a combi rifle?
Yes.
So both of you are -3. So ballistic skill
12.
12 for you, which makes it a 9. You're a 12 as well?
Yep.
So you're both at 9s. You just get 1 shot, you get 3. So looking for 9s both ways. So 1 hit, and yours will beat
You
the
succeed.
3. So armor with a combi rifle is 13. So 1, so you need 13. Got it.
Got it.
And a guts roll. Passed.
Wow.
So that was action 1.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to happen though.
Things have to go right for the good guys here and there.
Yeah, I know.
The heroic nomads.
I'm waiting for it to start going right.
That's your first sign that you're on the wrong side.
Alright. I'm gonna have to do it again. I gotta get rid of that guy before I try
Alright,
and
so 3 shots.
deal with the.
And all hit.
All 3 hit. No.
7, 2, and 6.
And a 7.
7, so it's actually a nothing.
Nothing happens.
So you wash it out
That's
again.
pretty much gonna be a game for me. All right. I don't have enough orders left to do any good. I will try and deal with the Sin Eater without getting rid of that guy. I don't know if we can see each other yet or not.
What, the Sin Eater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
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 Your line of suppliers over here.
I think if you come out in the open to right there, that will do the whole gambit.
Yeah.
So with that X order puts you, I think you're both at the same. Actually, it depends how far each of you guys are apart from there.
Yeah.
Thinking you might be at the 26, which will give him more of the bonus than you, but
Unfortunately, since I couldn't get rid of
no,
the Tomcat.
you're at the 23.5. That's actually important. So you're actually both at +3.
Okay.
So you're both at +3. So that will negate the cover.
Yep.
You actually have
BS12.
you have teal camo,
I
right?
have TO camo.
So you're actually at
See,
-3.
I actually, with the tape, it looked like we were kind of getting it, but if I get down and I actually look, this corner and that corner interlock, and I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm far enough over yet. And
Yeah, I think there's a line. I was able to see a line.
Need to move more. No, move more.
Here's a silhouette. At any point, does
Yeah,
this
there.
thing right here?
No.
You don't see any of that?
Nope.
Hang on.
Oops.
I do see a guy right now.
Yeah, I'm only
Yeah.
gonna go that far.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna be outside 24 inches. So that
Okay.
means I'm at minus.
So you're each at -3.
Yep.
So what your ballistic skill is what?
His ballistic skill is 13.
13.
Yep.
So you're at 10. Your ballistic skill is
12.
12. So you're at 9. So each of you are throwing 4 dice. That's 7s being the best.
Yep.
2 7s. What's your
And one more die.
More.
Nope.
Yep. Did you roll 4 dice?
Yeah.
Okay. So completely missed, completely whiffed. So you got 3 armor. Which armor?
Yep.
His armor is 3.
3 plus cover is 6. Spitfires are pretty harsh. 14. So
That
you
would be
need 2
eights.
9s. You gotta be 1 over. So you need 3 9s. He's dead.
Yep.
Oh.
So he's down. We have one order left. Either one of those guys can make the gambit up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Hexa.
Yep, probably the best. Move.
Nope. 2 inches will get him over there. So
Yep.
you can get there and then up. The Tomcat will have plenty of line of fire on him.
Yep. And your second action? Just gonna shoot?
Just shoot back.
Okay.
Tomcat has a ballistic skill
Oh.
of 12.
Because if you do the 4 and he misses, you can do a dodge, and that gets you up onto the platform.
Can't
for
do
the scenario.
dodge.
Or just, yeah, move dodge as well.
No, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have to go up
Yeah.
onto the platform.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to dodge, or he's gonna get a open shot at me.
Right, so he has to just roll his to hit. But if you succeed, you're on the platform.
Yeah. That's about the only chance I've got to win, because this is my
So
last
it's one.
turn.
Alright, so what's
So-
the distance again? Is actually minus.
Gonna take the ARO as he moves across.
Yeah. But the distance is how far? Because it is over 16. Which is.
Yeah, it's gonna be
just
just
yeah,
over
just over.
16.
So it's going to be minus 9. So you're
Not
more than
that.
that. It's still going to be over. So with the 5, so you did miss.
That's a ballistic skill of 12 minus 9, need 3s.
3s, yep. So unless you have the lieutenant order, so the lieutenant order will use the last thing to put a long shot somewhere, wherever you have him, wherever the lieutenant is, because it doesn't matter if you go regular from now.
No. Lieutenant can't actually get line of fire to anything. Actually, no.
You can go in a crate. If it's the chicky bum.
Yeah. I don't think she can get line of fire to anybody. Nah, it's still too low.
Too low?
Yeah.
Okay, so no bother?
Nope.
Alright, so we go to the Nomads.
And let's try. Let's try this for a game. That's. Oh, we get to there and up.
Anybody see him?
Anything?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Well, if you're not excited about it, you don't need to shoot.
No, I'm just.
No, I don't want to put you out. Go ahead and just save the ammo.
Alright, so what is he gonna do after for his so I take it you're shooting it for us.
Yep.
Who is shooting?
The guy.
Up there?
Yeah.
I guess that's worth shooting back at.
Alright, so shooting head it straight up. Do you have a grenade launcher that guy has?
That guy has a combi rifle and a grenade launcher.
Okay. So
And-
he will be at a
Yeah, let's actually go with the
Minus
combi rifle. The grenade launcher doesn't seem to be all that useful.
so it'll be minus 3, and you will be at your using what is he using, Spitfire?
Yep.
At range over 8, so he is at a 0, actually plus 3. So you are looking at
15.
plus 3. So 15 for you, and you are looking at 11. Is his plus skill? 12.
10.
10. So he needs a 7 because it's minus 6 with the TO camo. So you got, but you have more
3
bursts.
shots?
3 shots with you.
Yeah, for the combi
So 8.
9. Wait, what was I looking for?
He
No.
needs 7s.
Yeah,
all
so
three miss.
I'll miss.
Yeah, because he's your TO camo is minus
Yep.
6, but he only gets plus 3 because of the range increment. So you have to make an armor check for
So-
him. He has, you said no armor, 1 armor?
He has no armor.
No armor, so he needs a 15. He is
No.
unconscious.
So apparently he's Canadian because he apologizes for inconveniencing you for actually having to take that shot and killing dead like that. Because that totally demonstrated your superiority and he really didn't want to inconvenience you that way. So that was one order. And now The only other thing to do is bolt. He is going to move across and draw fire from the sniper and the niece, but the sniper and
Okay.
the hexa.
So you just want to do one move, and then you can do a face-to-face, putting 3 shots between the 2 models. That
What's
way
the armor
it's
on the
face-to-face.
guy out there? Or he's got all of his little hidey things.
He's like a 2 armor.
Yeah, but he's in cover, so what you're looking at
And
minus.
this is armor 3, so he'd be at 6.
Neat. He's white hair, so he's got a Spitfire. Ballistic skill of 10. So that's
You're
burst
in-
4.
He's a Spitfire?
Yep.
Oh, yep, so you're in the +3. I mean, the 4, you actually have 4 dice to choose on.
Yep.
So you can split 2 to 2 on each one if you want.
He's actually got better dice to hit that guy than he does to hit that guy.
Very true.
Not quite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Spitfire's at 0 at 0 to 8.
Oh, okay.
I get +3 after 8. So
So you get 3 on him and 1 on him.
Honestly, that guy really doesn't matter, except
Yep.
if he hits
I
you.
know.
Yep, so all 4 on him.
That's the only guy. Actually,
The only thing is different though is you put face to face.
Yeah.
Because if you at least put 1 die, you can change the
oh
aspect
yeah,
of
no,
success.
no. They're both getting 1 shot.
Yep.
If either of them put you down, that's going to be the
Yeah.
end of the game. If
Be the
neither
third time we do
of
it.
them
Yep.
if neither of them hit you, then you win.
Well,
Because-
that's the best way for the game to end.
Yeah. Which is why I'm saying 1 shot at least changes. You can
Yeah.
change one of the aspects of the die instead of you just hitting on the high. Almost 70% is where you're at to hit him. At least you'll have that you can change the range increment by just having success.
Bakunin is about sharing the love, so why don't we just put 2 on each?
2 on each. All right, let's start with this face to face then here. So you are at 10, so at 0, but he is at TO camo, so you're down to 4, 2 dice. And then you are looking at, oh, you got a 1. And you're looking at +3 though. So you're,
It's not-
Yeah,
oh,
so
he's in the same thing, so
Yeah.
he's at straight ballistic skill as
get a
well.
number that doesn't miss.
He got you.
Yep.
So 1, it's 1 die.
It would be almost impossible for him to miss
But
me.
if you make the armor, which is kind of important, so at a 14, you need a 15 or higher.
15 or higher. So 20.
20, so we did that. That's that part. That's the other important part. Now against the NIST, can the NIST stop it? You are looking at, well, we'll just figure out dice here.
It's,
the
he's
distance-
got a ballistic skill of 10.
I think you're at +3.
So +3 for
So
range.
13, but he's going to be 0. He's still going to be -3.
Within 16.
You're going to be up to a 7 because it's going to be cover and mimetism on him. So that'll put it to just a -3. So he'll be a 7 with 2 shots. He is shooting at over 16 or less than 16. So
I'm at 0.
you're at 0.
I'm within 16. I'm at -3.
Your ballistic skill was a 13.
Yep.
So you're looking at 1 shot at 13. You're looking at 2 shots at 7.
So,
0, 0. You're just a straight up ballistic skill.
I have critical.
Oh shit.
yeah, 0. Okay.
That's right. So you're a straight ballistic skill.
Okay.
You need a crit. He just rolled a crit.
So 13.
So he took out the NIST. So the NIST goes unconscious.
Alright.
And that's. You just don't move, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
So it was a lot closer, though. It came right down to right there. That
One die
face
roll.
to face.
Yep.
It could have happened either way. So wow. So
That was-
the Nomads squeak it out. It was a lot closer, even though it looked a little hairy near the end of turn 2. But I think you came back pretty well. It took the last amount. He's got 2 models left.
you can have the game locked and then lose it in a second.
Yes.
I mean, it goes back and forth fast.
Well, we still have a couple things we're learning. Definitely some N3 rules that we're working on. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you guys saw some things. A couple of things that are just kind of pop in my mind that we weren't dealing with we kind of played the full scenario like we did Operation IceStorm. We weren't dealing with the retreat. I don't think we looked at some of the points there, forgetting about a lot of stuff. But this is our first game of Real Infinity. That's not Operation IceStorm. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, a lot of stuff to go with. We love the terrain. We love the models. and we're going to definitely do a lot more with that. So very close, very epic. And thank you guys.